Hi there, my name's Glenn Withers, one of the founders of APPI, and on today's exercise tips I'd like to talk to you about the soft ball. Now this is one of my favourite pieces of kit, and every studio should have one of these because they're so versatile. It's such a simple piece of kit, really inexpensive, but it's going to create a really great addition to not only your classes but your one-to-one work, and a lot of your clients will probably want to get these for home use as well. So the Pilates soft ball, it's inflated. You just have your little plug here and you can inflate it, and the reason that I've got 3 balls here, they're all the same, is to show you the different things we can do with the different levels of inflation. So this is something that you can do in your classes, people can do at home, etc. So with the ball inflated like so, I can use it, say, between my knees for some adductor work. I could use it for my shoulder bridge. When I take a little bit more air out, I can use this under my spine to create almost like a spinal wobble board to create increased work for some of my mat work. And then I can take it all the way down here and actually use it for some head and neck control. So let me show you a few of what I'm talking about here. Let's start at the head and neck. So I've got my soft ball, taken quite a bit of air out of it. Now instead of my 1-inch head cushion, I can get rid of that because I don't need it. I'm going to use my ball instead. If I bring this down, for all of your clients that have any sort of neck issues, neck complaints, for those clinicians and teachers out there, we're talking deep neck flexor work, here I can do my chin nods, and the ball just glides with me. It's like having a teacher's or a therapist's hands right there, just gliding me through my head and neck postural work. And now when I add in my rotations, the ball is now supporting the opposite side of my head, and then as I roll, it's right in the middle again. And as I roll and come back, I'm getting this fantastic facilitation through my rotation, great head and neck work. And I highly recommend, if you're not doing this sort of work already, you really should be doing it. It's one of the things that I find my clients and my patients really enjoy. Anyone that has any sort of head or neck issues, these are great exercises to do. It might look very simple, but what the ball does is create that cushioning and that support and that facilitation to the movement. Now, let's go up to our next level of inflation here. What I can do is I can make all of my Pilates exercises harder by putting the ball underneath my tailbone sacrum area. Creates like a wobble board for the spine. So if I bring the ball here now and I just sit on the ball, bring myself back down onto the mat, keep my center, even something as straightforward as a 1-leg stretch, and for us here at APPI this is level 1. This now becomes a much more challenging exercise for me. I've got to control my core even more, control my pelvis. If I bring that up into my open chain exercises, I'm creating much more of a challenge for myself. If I bring the other leg up as well, I'm completely balanced on the ball, so I have to work much harder. And whether I'm doing my single leg or my double leg work, I've increased the level of abdominal activation enormously compared to what I would be doing if I didn't have the soft ball under my spine, like so. Let me take that out there. Now if we bring the ball pumped up, I can bring that between the knees, stay my center. Now I can bring in some adductor work. I've got that resistance to work across. And getting that inner range adduction is really important for our clients. I can squeeze, add in a shoulder bridge. And now by having the ball between my knees, I'm not only facilitating the knee and hip position for my clients, but I'm adding that little adductor squeeze onto the exercise. I might decide to come up and use that squeeze as a variation. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Get those adductors working at the same time that glute work on shoulder bridge is helping my glute strength. And roll back down. You can even use the ball to just add variation and fun into some of your more classical exercises. Think about our double leg stretch, ball between the knees. We can take it up, back, bring it through. Take it up, back, bring it through. Just add in that variation and that variety onto your exercises. Put it between the feet and reach and return. Reach and return. There's so much you can do with this simple piece of kit. Honestly, every studio should have them. Every class should have them. It's a brilliant, inexpensive way to add great variety to your classes.